begins with Anurag trying to learn whether Ishani will return to his life after divorcing Shashwat. He gets happy when he gets a positive answer from Ishani. He tells Ishani that Shashwat won't agree to a divorce easily. Ishani gets ready for a big fight because she feels Shashwat won't agree to a mutual divorce. Anurag puts Kala Tikka on her and leaves for college. On the other side, Nandini asks whether Shashwat doesn't want to know where Ishani is staying. Shashwat replies he doesn't care about that. Raj Didi asks him to make sure Ishani never returns. Pihu says it's easy to guess where Ishani is staying. Shashwat says he tolerated Ishani for Pihu. Pihu regrets trusting Ishani. Nandini says she warned Pihu about Ishani, but the latter did not listen to her. Shashwat says Ishani has to pay for the insults he is facing because of her, and he feels like he lost. Nandini tells him that Ishani lost and no one will accept Ishani, not even Anurag. Raj Didi says Anurag doesn't deserve Pihu, and she is glad Pihu got saved from Anurag's trap. Nandini says Anurag is not trustworthy, and he won't accept Ishani. Meanwhile, Anurag's mother serves Ishani. Ishani eats and says the food is tasty. She gets emotional thinking about her mother. Anurag's mother says she is also a mother to Ishani. Ishani says she will help Anurag's mother with household chores. Anurag's mother says her son loves Ishani so much, and she is proud of her upbringing because her son did not bend in front of a lie. Ishani asks whether Anurag's mother doesn't hate her because Anurag suffered so much because of her. Anurag's mother says it was not Ishani's fault. Ishani says she should have come there earlier, but she was busy fighting against her fate. Raj Didi tells Shashwat to divorce Ishani. Shashwat says Ishani will ask for alimony, which he doesn't want to give. Raj Didi tells him to waste time on Ishani. Shashwat says he is frustrated he could not do anything. Nandini says Ishani must be in Anurag's house. Shashwat says he won't divorce Ishani, so she can't marry Anurag. Nandini tells him that his property will go to Ishani automatically if anything happens to him then. Raj Didi tells Shashwat to divorce Ishani as soon as possible. Shashwat says he has to wait and see what Ishani is planning to do. He decides to talk to his lawyer. Ishani asks whether Anurag's mother doesn't have a problem with Anurag marrying a divorcee. Anurag's mother says she is also a single mother, so why won't she support a woman being a woman? And Ishani is sweet, so she understands why Anurag did not marry anyone till now. Ishani hugs Anurag's mother. The episode begins with Anurag telling everything to lawyer Samir. Samir asks Ishani why she did not go to the police. Ishani says she did not want to involve police in family matters. Anurag says Ishani wants a mutual divorce. On the other side, Nandini tells Pihu not to talk to Anurag. Raj Didi says Anurag may trap Pihu in a new plan. Nandini tells Shashwat to talk to a lawyer about transferring his company shares to her name. Pihu asks why Shashwat has to give money to Nandini. Nandini says Pihu won't understand. Shashwat says he doesn't want Ishani to get anything, so he is planning to transfer his shares in Nandini's name, and he trusts Nandini that she will return his shares to him later. Raj Didi says Nandini understands Shashwat the best. Shashwat says Nandini supported him in his difficult situations. Pihu says she doesn't even want Ishani's shadow in their house. Raj Didi says Shashwat threw Ishani out of the house at the right time. Later, Shashwat tells Nandini that his team doesn't want him to share his company shares in her name. Nandini says she just wanted to help Shashwat. She tells him to do what he wants. Shashwat hugs her and tells her that he loves her. Nandini asks him why he is confessing suddenly. Shashwat says he was stressed all these days due to Ishani, but now he is free, and he doesn't have any stress in business either because of Nandini. Nandini says at least she needs power of attorney to manage everything. Shashwat tells her that he will do that. Nandini says she is worried about Pihu. She asks him to divorce Ishani as soon as possible. Shashwat says Ishani will ask for alimony if he initiates divorce then. Samir calls Shashwat and tells him that he is handling Ishani's divorce case. He says Ishani wants a mutual divorce. But if Shashwat won't agree to a mutual divorce, then the case will go to court, and Ishani's alimony demand should be fulfilled by Shashwat. Shashwat says he is ready for mutual divorce, and he will talk to his lawyer. He asks how many days it will take to complete the formalities. Samir replies it will end in a couple of days, and disconnects the call. Nandini tells Shashwat that Ishani is desperate to marry Anurag. Shashwat says he is happy he got rid of Ishani. Nandini asks him to not forget business matters. Shashwat asks her to marry him. Nandini asks how her son will accept this. She says they are staying in the same house, so that doesn't matter. Shashwat tells her that she is right and hugs her. Anurag says Shashwat doesn't want to give alimony. That's why he agreed to a mutual divorce. Ishani says she is surprised Shashwat agreed to a mutual divorce because she thought he would take revenge on her. The episode begins with Pihu says Ishani can't become part of Anurag's life. Never. Anurag asks her who she is to decide that. He advises her to focus on her life instead of his life. Ishani tries to talk to Pihu by touching the ladder. Pihu tells Ishani to shut up and pushes her. Anurag holds Ishani before she falls down. He yells at Pihu in anger. He says Pihu can't behave with Ishani like this. Pihu leaves from there. On the other side, Shashwat tells Nandini that he arranged transfer papers. Raj Didi asks Shashwat what he will do if he gives everything to Nandini then. Nandini asks whether Raj Didi doesn't trust her. Raj Didi says she did not say it like that. Shashwat tells his sister that he faced loss in business, so he needs Nandini's help. And also he doesn't want Ishani to get alimony. Nandini says Ishani is busy with Anurag, and Anurag will throw Ishani out of the house soon. Shashwat tells his sister that Ishani wants a mutual divorce, and he is glad he need not give alimony. Nandini says Ishani did not get a divorce yet, but is staying in Anurag's house, and she is glad Ishani left their house. Raj Didi says this is good news, and she claims Ishani left because of Nandini. She tells Shashwat that Ankita and Yash will stay in Ankita's house for a few days. Shashwat says Nandini is supporting him in his difficult situations. Raj Didi says Ishani came as the daughter-in-law of this family but ruined the family, and it happened because Ishani is not equal to their status. Pihu enters the house and locks herself in her room. Shashwat says Pihu went to college, so she would have met Ishani there. Nandini tells Shashwat that if this continues, then Pihu may go into depression. She hopes Pihu doesn't hurt herself. They go near Pihu's room. Pihu recalls Anurag's words. She says Anurag insulted her and made fun of her feelings because of Ishani. She feels Ishani never loved her but used her. She regrets not seeing Ishani's real face, and she decides to never forgive Ishani. She thinks her death will take revenge on Ishani and Anurag. She eats sleeping pills. She says Anurag and Ishani can never stay happy. Meanwhile, Anurag's mother says Ishani completed the family, and she praises Ishani. She tells Anurag and Ishani that she will start their marriage preparations once the divorce happens. Ishani says she has not thought about that yet. Anurag's mother says it's a mutual divorce, so it will happen soon. Ishani says she wants to do the job. Anurag says that's a good plan. He asks her to study well and get a job. Anurag's mother tells them that marriage is important. She says Anurag loved Ishani only and waited for her, so Ishani should think about him. The episode ends. Precap. Pihu's family asks Pihu to open the door. Pihu is lying, unconscious inside.